Good evening. I'm Steve White, the pastor here at the United Methodist Church, and we are so honored and blessed to again be hosting a concert. So this evening is Lullabies and Stories, and we have the Fort Stockton High School Choir, led by Mr. Omar Guerrero, and the Sara State University Concert Choir, led by Dr. Andrew Alegría. And it's all yours.
be here. It's so wonderful to share this art with you all, and we know that you're going to be very pleased with today's performance. The first work that you heard is an arrangement by Susan LaBarr. Originally, she composed it as a love letter to her husband. The arranger, LaBarr, takes the melody line and incorporates the harmonic tonalities and the 20th century concepts of cluster tones and as an indication of two people coming together as one in love. Our next story is Alice in Wonderland. Written in 1865 by Lewis Carroll, it details the story of a young girl named Alice who falls through a rabbit hole into a fancy world of creatures. In today's performance, we will dramatize and vocalize the story of the mock turtle and the griffin, the Duchess and the caterpillar. But before we start this set, I would like to take a moment and talk about the importance of music education at Sul Ross State University. Each semester, Sul Ross State University provides opportunities for music educators and conductors to conduct either the concert band or the concert choir. This provides the students with opportunities to fully understand how to lead an ensemble before they embark on their journey in the amazing world of music teaching. This year's student conductor is Jorge Gonzalez Jr. He will be receiving his Bachelor's of Music in Education in the fall of 2024. I met Mr. Gonzalez at the Texas Music Educators Association in 2022. At that time, Mr. Gonzalez was finishing his associate's degree at San Jac in Pasadena, Texas. Not only is he a fine vocalist, a fine educator, a fine conductor, but he's also pretty talented at billiard. And you've seen this man at the bar playing billiard. Don't bet on, he's going to win. He's very, very good at billiard playing. We're so proud at the music program to have him here. He's been a wonderful addition to our program, and I would like for us to give him a round of applause. That we're about to sing and act for you, we request that the audience refrain from clapping until the whole set has concluded. So after Father William is when we're going to engage in applause. So thank you and enjoy the story of Alice in Wonderland. In the many adventures in Wonderland, Alice found herself at the seashore with a griffin and a mock turtle, both excited to introduce her to a new song and dance.
Have you lived under the sea?
I haven't.
Do you know what a lobster is?
I once tasted. No, never.
So, you can have no idea what a delightful thing a lobster quadrille is.
No, indeed. What sort of a dance is it?
Why, you first form into a line along the seashore.
There are 2 lines, seals, turtles, salmon, and so on.
You advance twice, each with the lobster as a partner. Change lobsters, and then they return in the same order.
Then, you take the lobster and throw them as far out to sea as you can.
You swim after them.
You turn a somersault in the sea.
You change lobsters again.
And then back to shore, and that's the first figure.
It sounds like a very pretty dance.
Would you like to see a little of it? Come, let's do the first figure. We can do it without lobsters,
So they began solemnly dancing around Alice, every now and then stepping on her toes when they passed too closely. home, Alice interacted with the fish footman before entering. The door led right into a large kitchen, which was full of smoke from one end to the other. The Duchess was sitting on a three-legged stool in the middle, nursing a baby. The cook was leaning over the fire, stirring a large cauldron, which seemed to be full of soup.
Excuse me. Can you tell me why your cat grins like that? It's a Cheshire cat, and that's why. I didn't know that cats could grin. They all can, and most of them do. Most cats I know don't grin. Well, this one obviously does.
Alice, not liking the tone of this remark, and thought it would be well to introduce some other subjects of conversation. While she was trying to fix on one, the cook took the cauldron of soup off the fire and at once set to work throwing everything within her reach at the Duchess and the baby. The fire iron came first, then followed by showers of saucepans, plates, and dishes. The Duchess took no notice of them, even when it hit her, and the baby was howling so much already that it was quite impossible to say whether the blows hit it or not.
Will you please mind what you're doing? If everybody minded their own business, the world would go a deal faster than it does. Which would not be an advantage. Oh. It would not do a very good deal with the night and the day, for you see, the Earth turns around 24 hours on its axis. Speaking of axes, chop off her head!
Alice glanced rather anxiously at the cook to see if she meant to take the hint, but the cook was busy stirring the soup and seemed not to be listening, so she went on again.
24 hours? I think. Or is it 12? Oh, don't bother me. I never could understand time.
And with that, she began nursing her child again, singing a sort of lullaby. During the song, she would violently shake the baby and toss the baby up and down. caterpillar and Alice looked at each other from some time in silence. At last, the caterpillar took the hookah out of his mouth and addressed her in a sleepy voice.
Who are you? I hardly know, sir. Just a presence. At least, I knew who I was when I woke up this morning, but being several sizes can change a person.
What do you mean by that? Explain yourself.
I can't explain myself, I'm afraid, sir, for I don't know myself.
I don't see.
Well, when you become a butterfly, I'm sure you will find that changing sizes will be quite strange, don't you see?
Not a bit.
Well,
You? Who are you?
Which brought them back again to the beginning of the conversation. Alice felt a little irritated with the caterpillar making such a very short remark.
oh, I think that you should tell me who you are first.
Why?
Alice, irritated with the caterpillar, walked down the aisle of the First United Methodist Church of Alpine, Texas, before hearing the caterpillar call out,
Wait! Come back! I have something important to say. Hold your temper.
Is that all?
No.
Alice thought she might as well wait, as she had nothing else to do, and perhaps after all, it might tell her something worth hearing. For some minutes, the caterpillar puffed away without speaking, but at last the caterpillar said,
So, you think you are changed, do you?
I'm afraid I am, sir. I just can't remember things like they used to.
Can't remember what things.
Well, I tried to say, how doth the little busy bee, but it all came up different.
What about you are old Father William?
Oh,
Alice, feeling confident that she would be able to remember all the words, began to sing. entitled Animal Crackers, Volume 2 by Eric Whitacre. Composed in 2009, these three choral works take you on a wild ride of the life of a canary, an eel, and a kangaroo. Each animal focuses on a different style of music composition. The Canary, a much lighter and brighter piece that can contrast the other two works. Whitacre text painting is performed by the sopranos, who are constantly repeating the same words. The final chord, which Whitacre notes, is a cluster with the palm. The sound, which sounds like the bird was eventually shot to put the end of its insanity. No sopranos were harmed during the rehearsal process of the song. As a change of pace, the eel is marked largo and exemplifies the slimy, slow-moving creature. The accompaniment throughout the piece has either rolled chords or tremolo, which evokes bubbles rising from the water. The piece is through composed and it ends in E minor. Lastly, the kangaroo, with its magnificent sound, compared to the animal to a zestful pie. Within the piano accompaniment, the large leaps showcase the majestic kangaroo hopping in the desert. The work ends with the tossing of a boomerang around the audience and hitting one of our choir members. Again, no choir member was hurt in the rehearsal process of this song. I want to request again that the audience refrain from applauding until the end of the animal cracker set has concluded.
The song of canaries never varies, never varies, never varies, and when they're molting, they're pretty revolting.
The song
of canaries never varies, never varies.
The song
of canaries never varies, never varies. Never varies, never varies.
The song
Never varies, never varies, never varies, never varies. Never varies. Never varies.
I don't mind eels, except as meals, and the way they feels. Ew! 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 Yuck!
Oh kangaroo, be grateful that you're in a zoo and not transmuted by a boomerang into tangy, zestful kangaroo-merang.
Transmuted by a boomerang.
concert choir exits, I would like to take a moment to thank those that has helped us to get to this point. I first want to thank Lana, our amazing accompanist, for all the hard work she has done. My own choir, the SRSU concert choir, for the hard work that they put into all this music. Stockton concert choir under the direction of Mr. Guerrero, and they're being here. You're about to hear some amazing music from them. Round of applause for them. I'd like to thank Pastor White and the First United Methodist Church for allowing us to use the sanctuary, the space, for our concert program. And staff of Silver State University that allows me to do these concerts and be so creative and be so supportive by my colleagues. I truly do love where I work, and I feel very supportive of these ideas that I come up with, and I'm very blessed to be at Silver State University. So round of applause for Silver State University. That in your program, there's a little white slip. Let me talk about that. So this little white slip is for our scholarships. There are 4 scholarships that you can donate into. You have the Band Excellence, which would go to students that are in band. You have Music Excellence, which would go into students who are vocalists, pianists, and guitarists. And there are 2 endowments if you choose to put money in there. The Rex Wilson Choral Endowment goes specifically to a vocalist and to a vocal singer and a choral person. And the Dorothy Haynes Music Endowment specifically goes into the band program. If you are moved and you have your checkbook, make sure there's at least 2 extra zeros at the end of that number. And please, there's a box at the end, at the back of the sanctuary. If you would please help to donate to this fund. This is the only way that we can help bring students in, especially this wonderful high school choir that y'all are about to hear. The money that we raise is for y'all. Y'all want to come here? This is the money I want to give to y'all. And to provide the best education. It doesn't have to be in music. You can be an English major, you can be a history major, a science major. If you want to sing in the choir, I can always provide you with scholarship money, as much money as we can. But we can't do this, or I can't do this without the support of the community and the support of those who can help me to bring in students. But if you don't have your checkbook and you have a few loose 20s or loose 50s in your pocket, please, any money that goes into this box today that's loose, that's change, will go specifically to the choral program. So specifically, any money that's collected today will go to that. There's also calendar events at the back of your program. Please take advantage of all the upcoming recitals that are coming up, the concerts. There is the final play this final weekend. We have the play Oleana. Is that right? Oleana. So if you haven't gone to see the play for the by the theater program, please take advantage and see that very powerful play. But there's so much to do here in Alpine, Texas, and I hope that you can always count on Silver State University as one of your places to do fun, entertaining stuff. One other special calendar event that you're going to see in the coming future is that this choir has been invited to go to Scotland in May of 2024. And we are still continuing to look for donations from donors who may be interested in supporting these students. If you are interested in wanting to help us be a specific donor, specifically to the Scotland trip that's happening in May of 2024, please come talk to me. I know these students would appreciate any assistance on that trip. And high school students, what we're looking at is 2026 Morocco. That's kind of maybe in the mix, Spain and Morocco. So, who knows, Sol Ross, maybe a nice place to come. But thank you all. I wanted to invite Mr. Guerrero to come up and bring his choir to the stage. And let's have a round of applause to the Fort Stockton High School choir.
Sara,
stay, we must not lose our senses. Men who stick at no offenses will anon be here. Pine, receive their dreadful trade is, pray you get you hence, young ladies, while the coast is clear.
No, we must not lose our senses. If they stick at no offenses, we should not be here. Piracy, the dreadful trade is, nice companions for young ladies. Let us steal some. Ah! Too late! Too late!
An opportunity to get married with impunity and indulge in the felicity of unbounded domesticity. We should quickly be personified, elderly matrimonified by a doctor of divinity who is located in this vicinity.
We have missed our opportunity of escaping with impunity. So farewell to the felicity of our maiden domesticity. We shall quickly be personified, conjugally matrimonified by a doctor of divinity who is located in this vicinity.
By a doctor of divinity who resides in this vicinity. By a doctor of divinity.
Monsters, ere your pirate caravansary proceed against our will to wed us all. Just bear in mind that we are lords in chancery and fathers and major general.
We better pause, or danger may befall. Their father is a major general.
Yes, yes, he is a major general.
Yes, yes, I am a major general.
For he is a major general.
He is a rather major general. And it is a glorious thing to be a major general. It is a rather major general, a rather major general. I am the very model of a modern major general. I have information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the fights historical. From Marathon to Waterloo, in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted too with matches mathematical. I understand equations, both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I am teeming with a lot of news. Lot of news. Got it! With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and immaculus. In short, it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general. In short, it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general. I know our mystic history, King Arthur says so paradox. Answer hard acrostics, I've a pretty taste for paradox. I quote an elegy and all the crimes of Heliogabalus. In conics I can form peculiarities, parabolas. I can tell a Dr. Raphael's from Gerald down to Sophones. I know the croaking chorus of the frogs of Aristophanes. Then I can hum a fugue of which I know the music's dinner for. Dinner for. Got it! And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore! And whistle all the airs of that infernal nonsense pinafore! And whistle all the airs of that infernal nonsense pinafore! And whistle all the airs of that infernal nonsense pinafore! Then I can write a watching bill in Babylonic uniform and tell you every detail of Karaticus' uniform. uniform. Short and matters, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
He's short and matters, vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
In fact, when I know what is meant by Mamelon and Ramelon, when I can tell a sight, a mouser's rifle from a javelin, with such affairs and sorties and surprises I'm all weary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learned what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more tactics than a novice in a nunnery. In short, when I'm a smattering of elemental strategy. Oh, strategy. No, that's a hard one. Got it! You'll say a better major general has never strategy.
You'll say a better major general has never strategy. You'll say a better major general has never strategy. You'll say a better major general has never strategy.
For my military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventuring, has only been brought down from the beginning of the century. Soon matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
In short, it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
They want an encore. Maestra, presso agitato, s'il vous plaît. In fact, when I know what is meant by Mamelon and Ramelon, when I can tell a sight of mouse's rifle from a javelin, with such affairs and sorties and surprises I'm weary, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learned what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I'm smattering of elemental strategy, you'll say a better major general has never rode a horse.
You'll say a better major general has never rode a horse. You'll say a better major general has never rode a horse. You'll say a better major general has never rode a horse.
For my military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventuring, has only been brought down from the beginning of the century. Still matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I'm the very model of a modern major general.
It's short and matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
And come to our other concerts that are coming up. Thank you all. Have a good night.